Oh, hi. Today we're going to talk about Veteran Sherman a little bit more, because all of you guys seems to like these videos that I previously filmed. That previous video that I previously filmed for you. So this is a postponed video where I'm going to talk about pros and cons of the wheel and a little bit more about electric wheels in general, so I hope you will like it. Let's start. I'm going up. First of all, it might be a little bit controversial video, but I really ask you to understand my point of view. And when I'm saying that this wheel is the best, it doesn't mean that this wheel is the best for every situation. It means that this wheel is the best for me, for my use cases. So the very first thing for me is reliability. Besides performance that I've talked about last time, and I recommend you to watch that video if you didn't see it, because performance it's a big thing that is probably the most important thing for something that relies on electronics to not to drop you and stuff like that. It's a huge thing. Performance should not be underestimated. And this is one of the most important thing, especially from a perspective of a big rider. It is connected to many aspects of riding electronic stuff. In my opinion, after the performance, the most important thing is reliability, which means that your wheel is going to break a little bit less than other wheels or similar devices. And reliability also means that it will continue holding you and won't drop you on the ground while you're riding this wheel. And the very important thing why I think this wheel is the best, at least for me, is because it's probably the most balanced wheel on the market. There is always a balance between performance, reliability and design. For example, King Song or InMotion are making pretty reliable wheels, but those wheels are not the best performing wheels on the market. They're a little bit slower, but the quality of the wheels is pretty high and safety features are in place and stuff like that. At another hand, the best performing wheels are coming from Bigodi, and the Bigodi wheels, they are performing probably the best in the way of, you know, riding quality and stuff like that, but the safety of those wheels and reliability of those wheels is quite not there. And you know, when I'm editing this video, I just want to add that I'm not bashing on any wheel. All wheels have their pros and cons. I don't have any hard feelings about any wheel. I just have my favorites, you have your own favorites, and this is fine. Don't take it too close to your heart, because a lot of sensitive people around us, and I would rather prefer to keep everything just straightforward. This is just my personal opinion. You may agree or disagree. There are two buttons down below. You can either dislike it or like it. I'm fine with both outcomes. So yeah, a lot of people complain about breaking their rims right now, but I think this is a little bit exaggerated problem, because this wheel is like 35 kilos, 70 pounds or something. There are wheels for tricks, for stunts and stuff like that. This wheel is not for that, so just try not to do that. And again, this is a very controversial topic, and you know, a lot of people would argue that the wheel should stay stronger and not to break under any circumstances, but I would say that you cannot cheat physics. You know, nobody can, and it's like complaining on the gravity that hit you hard when you fell on the ground. I know that a lot of people break their rims when they hit bumps and stuff like that, but I mean, this is a force majeure, right? Yeah, some metal alloys are harder, some metal alloys are less breakable, but we have what we have, and for sure it could be better, but I wouldn't say that this is something that needs to be fixed. This is a heavy wheel for heavy people, like for all people actually, but I mean, like if you're heavy and you have a heavy wheel and you jump from curbs, I wouldn't expect that will stay for forever. It will break eventually. This is the sad truth. Okay, another thing about tire pressure. As for myself, I use 28-ish psi, between actually 25 and 28 psi. It's pretty low considering the weight of myself and of the wheel and of everything combined. But I think it works quite well for the way I ride the wheel, because I prefer public roads, I prefer bike trails, I don't do off-roading. This is why I chose that PSI, and this is why I'm talking about like not breaking the rim in my case, because I just don't jump on the rocks and stuff like that.
Let's talk about the design. So this is my wheel, and I got a few modifications. Nothing crazy, I kept it classy. So I installed these mono-customized power pads on the sides. They are way better, more comfy than the standard ones. The standard ones are fine, but these ones I like them the most. I purchased this standard mud guard from Liperkim. Liperkim is a manufacturer, and because it's not coming with a wheel for some strange reason, it's about $30. Nothing crazy, but it protects my pants from any mud. I changed the pedals as well with the spikes. I prefer them more. They keep your feet attached to the wheel, and it feels way better and more stable, I would say. If you jump on some kind of pothole, your feet just stay on the wheel instead of jumping around, and it's safer to ride like this. In my opinion, one of the most important and one of the coolest things about this wheel is the design. A lot of people mix up a visual appearance with the design. If you ask me about this wheel, does it look good? I would say it looks normal. It's not the craziest wheel on the market, but it looks good. I think this wheel is one of the best designed wheels on the market right now, because the design is not just a visual appearance. The design contains many different approaches. And the coolest thing about this design is its shape. It's basically a box. Is making everything easy to install, because the shape is very simple. It's not round like other wheels. It doesn't have anything that you need to calculate, like radiuses and stuff like that, so it's very modifiable. I like that. Another cool things are these bars, and they supposed to protect your wheel. If you drop it or if you fall down and the wheel go flying, you know, it will protect your wheel from any damage. And basically what it does is protecting the motherboard and your battery, because it is going all the way around the shell. It's really clever design, because if something bad happens, it will protect your wheel from anything that can happen. Well, almost anything.
So yeah, that's it. I hope you liked the video. If you do, consider pressing the button below, like or dislike, whatever, you know, you decide, but it will help my channel to grow, because why not to grow, right? Thank you for watching. Till the next time. See ya.
Yeah, I need to write.